It's so vibrant, baby. Hello. It is your favorite cultural storyteller and award-winning host, Lady AC. So today's episode is short, sweet, and direct to the point. A mini episode, if you will, because I want to make a correction to last week's episode. So typically when I end my shows, I always say, see you next week. And that was an error on my part last week. So I want to take accountability and make that correction. I could have made a post or, did something like that. But no, I want to stand in intention, move as I've been saying. I want to say what I mean what I say. And tell you that actually I meant to let you guys know that I was taking the month of September to take my own advice that I've been giving y'all, to focus on my work, to focus on my craft, to focus on my healing and what I can control. And most importantly, apply the necessary dedication to creating the content and information and programming that I want to ultimately share with you all. But I can't do that if I keep, just kind of going and just try to crank out things back to back to back. I'm not a machine. None of us are machines. So it doesn't work like that. But if I wanted to be the best, if I wanted to be consistent, if I wanted to have value that I know I can bring, I want to give the energy to that. So with that being said, Soul Vibrant will return in October 2025 with new episodes, new information. And I'm very excited for the episodes I got coming up for you guys in October, because they're definitely, with permission, are going to be a very special, vulnerable part of me that I will be sharing for the first time. But I'm not going to give it all away. Just give you that little bit. So I'm excited to see how that is received and go from there. But with that being said, we are in a new month of September, and September, just like every other month, represents so many different things. Of course, the biggest thing is it is the fall or autumn equinox. And for me, September has, outside of it being my birth month, has always represented a time of things literally falling into place. Whether that is them falling in for my benefit or falling into place of really letting me know of things I need to let go of or things that need to be broken away. But regardless, it has always set me up to achieve and have better. And that's what I wish for you guys, my listeners, anyone under the sound of my voice, for you to have that same energy this month as well. If you've been waiting on a sign, on a message, on confirmation, let this episode, you clicking on this episode, be that for you. Because guess what? It is. You got that energy, you got that light in you that lets you know that everything you desire, you want, you deserve, you dream of is yours. One of the most powerful things and freeing things I've heard this year is you cannot miss what is meant for you. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So coupling both of those things together, nurture that light in you, grow that light, plant that light, honor that light, acknowledge that light. But do your work. Put in your time, put in your energy, and do what you need to do, what you have to do, what you must do to make it happen. And you can. Yes, you can. How I know? Because the people who listen to my podcast do that. Oh, yeah. You don't listen to my podcast for no reason. I mean, I am entertaining and funny and all, but There's a reason you're here. Because we connect like that. We share. We're on that same wavelength that they say. We got that vibe. We got that energy. So use it. This is your permission. Do it. And so what? I don't give a damn. Do it. I don't know, for some reason I felt I had to say that to somebody. So somebody heard that. That was for somebody in particular. I don't know who. But I'm passing you the baton. Start running. Don't stop till you get there. Even if you move an inch closer, you still moved. Especially in these times, we need all the encouragement, all the enlightenment, all the hope and joy we can get. So I want to give that to you. I want to elevate you, uplift you with that. So until October 2025, y'all, please take care of yourselves in every way, especially emotionally and mentally, with it being Suicide Awareness Month. Because with the times changing, with the sunlight starting to lessen, seasonal depression is real. On top of witnessing people losing their rights, challenging their health care, or just personal things going on in your life, and I don't know what those are, but regardless of what they are, please give yourself grace, handle yourself with care, be soft with yourself, be gentle with yourself, but be assertive with yourself in knowing when to handle it and when to get help. I also want to shout out to everyone who have listened, who have engaged, who have reached out to me through my episodes or social media, and just all the amazing conversations and insights that people have gotten from the episode so far. I love hearing it. I love that it's helping you start conversations. I love engaging with different people about, just the thoughts and my inspirations behind the episodes. Please keep that up. Please keep sharing. Please keep engaging. And of course, in the meantime, I am on all social medias, facebook.com, Queen Lady AC. On Instagram and Threads, it's _ I am Lady AC. On Substack, it's Lady AC. And on Twitter and X, it is capital I am Lady AC. So until October 2025, I'll see you then.